Yes! There we go. Yes. Oh my goodness, guys. San Francisco Giants get a huge win against the rival NL West division rival Arizona Diamondbacks. We beat them, guys, 8-5 in this one. But more importantly, Madison Bumgarner got the start, and Bumgarner is continuing his dominance and his recent string of good quality starts, guys. Bumgarner has, he has just flipped the light switch, guys, and he is going full force, having full control of his command and his pitches. And, of course, early in the season, guys, Bumgarner did not have good command of his stuff and was still kind of searching for that rhythm. And so now I think you are starting to see Bumgarner really blossom into, the Bumgarner of old, the Bumgarner that we know. And so absolutely phenomenal tonight. And he ended up going, guys, reading the pitching line, 6 1/3 innings pitched, gave up 5 hits, of course, had the 4 earned runs allowed to go with 3 walks and 6 strikeouts on the year. Now that raises his ERA to 4.21, but again, we're not looking at the ERA more so right now because it's about how he's pitching, how he feels. He's feeling great, and that is good news for your San Francisco Giants, guys. And so some of the other big storylines to take out of tonight's game was the fact that we were able to provide some early offense for Bumgarner. And we did something that we have not done a whole lot in the first inning this year, and that's score! We have not scored that much in the first inning. Going into tonight, we had only scored, I think it was like 5 or 6 runs in 5 games. I mean, out of all the games we played, to have only scored in like 5 games, so huge tonight, guys. Evan Longoria got us on the board, started in that first inning with a nice RBI single to get us going and, to get that feel-good feeling. Because something like I've talked about that's been happening this season is that, the Giants' inability to score early, that offense, and, the effect it's had now on the pitching staff. Because now the starters, again, they're going to feel like that they have to keep the game like 1-0 or 2-0. And really, like, there's no room for error, like, for them to, make a bad pitch that, you give up 2 runs or something like that on a home run. I mean, there's just no room for error now. So that's a huge key, and I think that really settled the Giants down early, getting that early offense going, and they were able to add to it in the 3rd inning it was a Steven Duggar triple, guys, to get him going in that 3rd inning, and then following that, and then up comes Buster Posey, guys, following that triple. He gets an RBI single in to knock in Steven Duggar. And then with a runner at 3rd, less than 2 outs, the elusive sacrifice fly, something that's been talked about a lot with the Giants over the years. Never take for granted the sacrifice fly, man. You get that runner in from 3rd, less than 2 outs. So that was huge, guys. That extended the Giants' lead to 4-0 at that point in the game. And then the 6th inning, guys, the offense continued to pour on as Brandon Crawford got a big triple in that 6th inning, guys, and to knock in Evan Longoria. And then up comes Mac Williamson. So Mac Williamson, it's been a phenomenal story. If you guys don't know, last year, of course, had the concussion. Now, he got the concussion from tripping over the bullpen mounds at Oracle Park. It was a game last April against the Washington Nationals. And what was so unfortunate about that is that, he got the concussion and everything. And when it happened, he stayed in the game, proceeded to hit a mammoth home run where Barry Bonds hits him out in the right center field alley out there at Oracle Park. And, so pretty much Mac Williamson was not the same guy last year after that happened in April. So this year, guys, he was able to, get back to the big leagues, get back to the Giants. And not only that, he came up clutch on this last road trip when in Colorado with a big home run. And so Mac Williamson, the Giants are going to be giving him an extended look in the outfield. And, Steven Duggar playing center field now, and Kevin Pillar moving over to right field. So, yeah, guys, that 6th inning, Mac Williamson came up big with that RBI single. And also, guys, if we're talking offense, man, the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. What more can you say? He's been absolutely phenomenal. Probably the Giants' best hitter this year, most consistent hitter. And I mean, whatever role you ask him to do, he's been able to provide. Coming off the bench with big pinch hit at bats. He had a huge home run, pinch hit home run in the 8th inning tonight, guys. and Pablo. I mean, it's just been awesome. That's another phenomenal story. A lot of good storylines on this Giants team, despite, the struggles we've had this year. It's always awesome to, look into the stories of the players and, what they're doing and all of that. So, guys, as we're looking into the game now, Bumgarner got into trouble now in that 7th inning. And so what happened is he got into trouble from walking a couple batters in that inning. And then, guys, with 1 out, he gave up an RBI double to John Ryan Murphy. And after that, that is when Bochy went out, got the hook, so to, take him out of the game. And then we brought in Sam Dyson out of the bullpen. So Sam Dyson comes into the game, guys, with runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out in that 7th inning, with the Giants holding on to a 6-3 lead at that point in the game. Now Dyson, he wounds up surrendering a run on a ground out, which made it 6-4, but then was able to get the next batter out to get out of that inning to keep the game, at 6-4. And then, of course, Pablo with that home run in the 8th inning, adding an insurance run. And then as we go to the 9th inning now, Brandon Bell, guys, hit a home run. And I believe that was his 7th on the year. So it's been awesome to see Brandon Bell now, stay healthy. And that's going to be big moving forward for the Giants. Because Brandon Bell, I mean, the talk about him has always been from, is he this perennial all-star type of player that can hit 20 to 30 home runs and drive in 80 to 90 to 100 RBIs? And, or will he not be able to stay healthy on the field? And that's really been his biggest concern over the years. And he's had a lot of freak injuries and stuff like that. So, I mean, very unfortunate in that sense. Now, also out pitching out of the bullpen tonight, guys, Tony Watson. He pitched an inning, very effective. And then we brought in Will Smitty, guys. Will Smitty came in the 9th inning in an 8-4 ball game. Now, he gave up a home run, which made it 8-5, but then was able to get 3 strikeouts in that inning to close the deal, guys, on the 8-5 victory. A much-needed victory that the Giants needed because, again, being in last place and trying to string together some wins, get some good at-bats, have a good performance by the starting pitching, and then use the Giants' effective bullpen, as we have one of the best bullpens in baseball this year. And I mean, that has been the recipe for success. And of course, our defense, at times has looked shaky, but then at other times has looked absolutely phenomenal. But overall, guys, it was a good victory tonight. Good performance from Bumgarner. Very good with the early offense. And, I mean, a huge bounce back from yesterday's game because after getting shut out 7-0, I mean, who was really feeling good going into today, Obviously, the goal is you leave the past behind, you forget about yesterday, and as baseball, the good thing about it is that every day is a new day, it's a new story, a new beginning, and I mean, that's how you have to look at those kind of things. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and comment down below, guys, San Francisco Giants fans out there or baseball fans in general, if you have any opinions or perspectives on the game tonight or, just all the latest San Francisco Giants news, how do you think the trade market is going to play out with Madison Bumgarner? Will the Giants be trading some of their top relievers like a Sam Dyson, a Tony Watson, or a Will Smith? And I mean, how is this whole, is it a rebuild? Is it not a rebuild? Will we still be competitive this year? And I mean, there's so many things going around, and it's so exciting to be here, to be talking about it with you guys all. So I very much appreciate you guys. And until next time, I'll see you again. Thanks for watching and have a great day.